manood na sa teleradyo. Makinig, manood na sa teleradyo. Teleradyo, teleradyo Marcelo. Sa gitna ng mapanubok na panahon, magkahatid sa kakibat ay diskusyon. Sama-sama tayo, kahit magkalayo. Sa programang ito, tiyak ang pagkatuto. Teleradyo, teleradyo Marcelo. Teleradyo, teleradyo Marcelo. Teleradyo, teleradyo Marcelo.
I learn.
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 I learn innovative ways to learn reading and writing skills. A radiant and glorious afternoon to you, Dalpilarians. You are tuning into Teleradyo Marcelo, ang telearalan ng bawat Malolenyo. We are delighted to have you here at Teleradyo Marcelo. I am Miss Bernadette Escalonzo, your lead to reading and writing skills. How was your day? I hope you're all doing fine because today we will be having a fun and exciting discussion that will enlighten you to the world of reading and writing. Be excited and attentive as you listen to our broadcast. Are you ready, Dalpilarians? Have no fear, for I am here. Let's make reading and writing fun and exciting. Now, grade 11 students, kindly open your learning activity sheet for week number 2 so that you will be guided to the flow of our program today. Welcome to I Learn, innovative ways to learn reading and writing skills. Later, we will be having a short activity, and I am 100% sure that it will be just a piece of cake for you. Okay? And always remember that the fruit of your hardship is the sweetest. Before we start our discussion for today, let me see if you could recall what we discussed last meeting. Chat your answers on the comment box below and don't forget to indicate your strand and section. For question number 1, what are the techniques in selecting and organizing information? Again, what are the techniques in selecting and organizing information? 10 seconds for you to answer. Starts now.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Okay, very good. Last time we discussed these three techniques, which are brainstorming, outlining, and using of graphic organizers. Very good, Delpilarians. For statement number 2, give at least one of the patterns of development in writing. Again, give at least one of the patterns of development in writing. 10 seconds starts now.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Okay, very good. We also talk about the 7 different patterns of development in writing, and that can help you arrange ideas across disciplines. These patterns are narration, a particular purpose; performance standards, the learner critiques a chosen sample of each pattern of development, focusing on information selection, organization, and development. Now, for Milk with CG code, evaluate a written text based on its properties. And those are organization, coherence, and cohesion, language use, and mechanics. Okay. To continue with, I prepared a simple game. It is called, What is the Meaning of This? Okay. This game will really make you more eager to learn about our topic for today. And I am sure that you can easily get all of the answer on this game. So you need to identify the meaning of the word being asked. I will give you 10 seconds to answer. Again, don't forget to comment your answers on the comment section below, and don't forget to indicate your strand and section. Okay? I will give you 10 seconds to answer. So let's start. For the first question, what is the meaning of the word organization? A, refers to how a logical arrangement of ideas in a text can be created. B, refers to how illogical ideas in a text can be created. C, refers to how an idea in a text can be created. And letter D, none of the above. Again, what is the meaning of the word organization? 10 seconds starts now.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Very good. It is letter A. Organization refers to how a logical arrangement of ideas in a text can be created. So let's move on. Number 2. What is the definition of the word coherence? What is the definition of the word coherence? A,
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
great. It is letter B. Coherence refers to how the concepts, details, and ideas are connected between the use of the sentences and paragraphs. Very good. For number 3, what is the denotation of the word cohesion? What is the denotation of the word cohesion? A, refers to how the ideas are connected between each sentence. B, refers to how an idea in a text can be created. C, refers to how a new idea can relate to the previous idea in a text. And letter D refers to how an idea can be related to another idea. Again, what is the denotation of the word cohesion? 10 seconds starts now.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Yes, it is letter C. Refers to how a new idea can relate to the previous ideas in a text. Okay, let's move on. Number 4. What is the meaning of the word language? What is the meaning of the word language? A. Refers on how to use different words. B. Refers to the study of letters. C. Refers on how to use different sounds to create a word. Or letter D. Refers to a formal system of signs and symbols. Again, what is the definition or what is the meaning of the word language? 10 seconds starts now.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Awesome! It is letter D. Very good, Delphilarians. Language refers to a formal system of signs and symbols. Very good. Now for number 5, for our last question, what is the definition of the word mechanics? What is the definition of the word mechanics? A. Refers to the technicalities of the word or sentence. B. Refers to the usage of the letters to form a word. C. Both A and B. D. None of the above. Again, what is the definition of the word mechanics? 10 seconds starts now.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Okay, the answer for our last question is letter A. Mechanics refers to the technicalities of a word or a sentence. Very good, Delphilarians. We can now proceed with our new topic for today. But before that, let me log in my email account on this Netflix team presentation. So this is ilearn@gmail.com. And then the password. And then let's sign in. Again, welcome to Properties of a Well-Written Text. So we have here the organization, coherence and cohesion, language use, and mechanics. So aside from knowing how to select and organize information, as well as being familiar with the patterns of development in writing, it is also important that we are knowledgeable with the properties of a well-written text. So today, I will give you some tips on how you are going to make your text more effective and well-organized. So expressing oneself through writing can be deemed a universal outlet, yet several considerations should be made. And evaluation of a well-written text has several considerations. Being able to recognize this purpose of writing, these writing properties can be considered. So let's start. The first one to consider is the organization. It refers to how a logical arrangement of ideas in a text can be created. Cumulatively or cumulative ideas in a text should be characterized as well as organized. It is said that ideas are well developed when there is a clear statement of purpose, position, facts, examples, specific details, definitions, examples, justification, or opposing viewpoints. Organization is achieved when these ideas are logically and accurately arranged. The techniques in organizing information, which are brainstorming, outlining, and using of graphic organizers that we discussed in the previous lesson, can be a great help for the composition of the writer. Okay? Can you give some examples of graphic organizer? You can comment that on our comment section below. Very good, Delphilarians. So let's go back. Next, we also have to consider the cohesion or coherence and cohesion. This refers to how the concepts, details, and ideas are connected between the use of the sentence and the paragraphs. Okay? To provide coherence in a text, one should stick to the main idea by supporting subsidiary details of information. Subsequently, cohesion is how a new idea can relate to the previous idea in a text. So through maintaining coherence and cohesion, a text referring to several ideas can work together for it to be more understood. Okay? So we use coherence and cohesion to add, to compare, to prove, to show time or sequence, to give an example, to summarize or to conclude, to emphasize, and to repeat. Can you give examples of transition words that you can apply with these uses of cohesion and coherence? Of course, you can. The next one, or the third thing that we have to consider, is the language use. This is also very important in writing. So language use refers to the structures used, rules, manners, or manner of written or spoken language employed by the writer or by the speaker. And being able to recognize the distinction between scenarios or situation of when to use the appropriate language can help you select the words more effective. Okay? So there are 3 levels of formality in language use. The first level is the formal, individual. It aimed at general audience. It aimed at general but thoughtful audience. For example, letter to a friend or magazines. Okay? The last one is informal, which is incorrect. So the purpose of this is usually to express personal ideas. Contractions of words are accepted in this level of language, but in the formal and semi-formal, we really need to be careful when we use contractions or when we use different format. Okay? So for example, everyday speech, online blogging, and personal essay. So again, be mindful on when we will use these levels of language when we are creating some letters or some speech for our academics or for our work. Okay? Let's go back to mechanics. Now we are down to the last property that we have to consider in constructing a well-written text, which is the mechanics. So this refers to the technicalities of the word or sentence structure that focuses on subject-verb agreement, prepositions, tenses, grammar, spelling, capitalization, abbreviation, and punctuation marks. So mechanics include spelling, capitalization, abbreviation, and acronyms, grammar, numbers, and punctuation marks. Okay? And Alpilarians, take note that in considering the mechanics, you have to avoid contractions and exclamation points. Unless it is part of a direct quotation, you also have to mention the full name before the abbreviation. And lastly, numbers from 0 to 10 must be spelled out. Okay? So before we proceed with our assessment, let us have a recap of the properties that we discussed. Okay? Kindly comment on the comment section below the 4 properties of a well-written text. Okay, we will be waiting for your answer. So we have, what are those? Organization, coherence and cohesion. Third is language use. And fourth is the mechanics. Very good. So you really listened well. And again, we have to consider those properties to come up with a well-written text. Very good, Delpilarians. And for our assessment for today, Okay, chat your answers on the comment box below. Again, don't forget to indicate your strand and section. So sharpen your minds and answer the following question. For our first activity, I will be presenting excerpts or examples from a text. Okay? You will try to determine what property of a well-written text is present or used in it. Again, you consequently, people were subject to an increasing array of government and professional programs aiming to manage and regulate life, particularly family life. Some of these programs were, so these are the choices. A, organization, B, coherence and cohesion, C, language use, or D, mechanics. 10-second timer starts now. Again,
10,
during the
9,
early 20th
8,
century, in
7,
addition to
6,
industrialization,
5,
urban growth, and
4,
technological
3,
development, there are different
2,
changes that
1,
happened in the
0.
government. Okay, the answer is letter B, coherence and cohesion. Okay, the answer is coherence and cohesion because transitions or signal devices are very evident in this excerpt. Okay, so next, as an alternative, a poor or a negative result instead of a bad result. Again, this is our choices. A, organization, B, coherence and cohesion, C, language use, or letter D, mechanics. 10 seconds starts now. Alternative, a poor
10,
or negative
9,
result
8,
instead of a
7,
bad result.
6,
Is it
5,
organization, coherence,
4,
or cohesion,
3,
language use,
2,
or mechanics?
1, 0.
Okay, very good, Delpilarians. The answer is letter C, language use. If you could still remember, you have to choose appropriate words or terms for you to be able to construct a well-written text. We need to be careful in these properties of a well-written text. Okay? For number 3, aside from transitions, during the early 20th century, in addition to industrialization, urban growth, and technological development, Australian society was experiencing a transformation of the domestic ideal. Again, during the early 20th century, in addition to industrialization, urban growth, and technological development, Australian society was experiencing a transformation of the domestic ideal. A, organization, B, coherence and cohesion, C, language use, and letter D, mechanics. 10 seconds starts now.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
So the answer for number 3 is letter D, mechanics. So aside from transition words that were used on that excerpt, proper capitalization and punctuation marks were observed here. Okay. So question number 4. This morning was crazy. My alarm clock was set for PM instead of AM. So I woke up really late. I just threw on some clothes and ran out the door. I rode my bike as fast as I could, and I thought that I was going to be late for sure. But when I got there, everyone was outside and there were fire trucks all lined up in front of the school. I guess somebody pulled the fire alarm before class started. I worked out though because nobody really noticed or minded that I was tardy. Okay. The choices are A, organization, coherence and cohesion, language use, or mechanics. 10 seconds starts now.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Okay, very good, Delpilarians. The answer is letter B, coherence and cohesion, because the sequence of events in this text is arranged in chronological order from the time that the narrator wake up and until the time on or the things that he do before he goes to school. Okay? For question number 5. Incorrect. The value in this variable is used to determine when to pause during long display output, such as during a software dump. Its value is reset each time the awk prompt is displayed. Correct. The value in this variable is used to determine when to pause during long display output, such as during software dump. The variable's value is reset each time the awk prompt is displayed. Is it organization, coherence and cohesion, language use, or mechanics? 10 seconds starts now.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Very good, Delpilarians. The answer is letter D, mechanics. Okay, here a set of conventions on how to capitalize, punctuate, and use proper contractions is observed. Okay, did you get it right? If you did, I am sure that you can also get high points in our next activity. Now, for the second part, you also have 5 questions to answer. I am very sure that you can also do this. So let's start. Number 1. So you just need to choose between the following. So number 1. To attain this property, one must be consistent with the use of words. Is it language use, organization, coherence and cohesion, mechanics, or transition? The answer is letter A, language use. For number 2, this is achieved when these ideas are logically and accurately arranged. So is it language use, organization, coherence and cohesion, mechanics, or transition? The answer is organization. Very good, Delpilarians. Number 3. This means that sentences are arranged in a logical manner, making them easily understood by the reader. Is it language use, organization, coherence and cohesion, mechanics, or transition? The answer is letter C, coherence and cohesion. Very good. For number 4, it is a set of conventions on how to spell, abbreviate, punctuate, and capitalize. Is it language use, organization, coherence and cohesion, mechanics, or transition? The answer is letter D, mechanics. Very good. And for the last one, for number 5, these are words that connect one idea to another in order for our ideas to flow smoothly. Is it letter A, language use, B, organization, C, coherence and cohesion, D, mechanics, or E, transitions? What do you think, Delpilarians? Very good. So the answer is letter E, transitions. Did you get the score? Did you get a perfect score? I knew it. Very good, Delpilarians. So these are the answers again. Now, for your final task, you have to construct a well-written essay about COVID vaccination campaign here in the Philippines. Okay? Make sure to apply all the properties that we discussed today and have your essay posted on Facebook. Then take a screenshot and send it to your respective reading and writing skills teacher. Again, you have to construct a well-written essay about the COVID vaccination campaign here in the Philippines. What are the negative sides, the positive sides? What are the things that we need to consider? What are the things that we need to know about this vaccination, COVID-19 vaccination campaign here in the Philippines? Okay? Did you get it? You can do it, right? Very good, Del Pilarians. Now, for your assignment, create a short, well-written paragraph about the difference between the enhanced community quarantine last year and the recent ECQ. So, employing the properties of a well-written text, your essay will be rated using the rubrics that I will be flashing on your screen. But I will just repeat it again. Again, Del Pilarians, create a short, well-written paragraph about the difference between the enhanced community quarantine. Okay, and in mechanics, you can get 5 points if there is no grammatical, spelling, or punctuation errors. So total of 15 points. Again, submit this activity or assignment to your RWS teacher. Again, it can be on the Google Classroom or in the group chat. But always remember that you should submit it directly to your teacher so that we can avoid digital cheating. Okay? And that is another quest filled with new learnings and fun. Tune in to our next episode herein where another adventure awaits here on iLearn, innovative ways to learn reading and writing skills. Always remember, reading will never be boring if we will create meaningful writings. Once again, this is iLearn with Miss Bernadette Escalonzo, signing off.
I learn.
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 I learn, innovative ways to learn reading and writing skills.
Makinig, manood, nasa teleradyo. Makinig, manood, nasa teleradyo. Teleradyo, teleradyo Marcelo. Sa gitna ng mapanubok na panahon, magkahatid sa kaakibat ay diskusyon. Sama-sama tayo, kahit magkalayo. Sa programang ito, tiyak ang pagkatuto. Teleradyo, teleradyo Marcelo. Teleradyo, teleradyo Marcelo. Teleradyo, teleradyo Marcelo.